I don't know, like when I hear world heavyweight champion, I assume you're meant to be the best of the best, and when I look at Sonata, unfortunately I don't see that. And that is because of just the win-loss record between us. He's never beaten me, and how I am not given a world championship title match when the names that I have beaten along the way, how am I not the next challenger? So the reason behind the UK title, there going the US title, is this: the US title is only credible and is only special in my hands, and I don't really want to carry around another country's flag. So ergo, I created the UK championship, and I'll be defending this rather than the US championship. After the match with Kenny, after defeating him and actually putting a stamp on I am the best wrestler in the world, I pretty much have the ability to do whatever I want, and nobody can stop me. The office can't stop me, the wrestlers can't stop me. So with that becomes a bit of power, and with that power I quite like to be able to do what I want to do and to give New Japan fans what really they want to see, and that's the best wrestler in the world doing whatever he wants to do. I mean, look, for one day and one day only, Naito can say that he was the best wrestler in the world, but then the next day I just assume that responsibility. And I mean, look, Tsuji can say that he got a win over me, but like after what, a 4-week-long tour, you're going to be happy with that? Try me now. And like, even so, like after all of this, I've done a 4-week tour, I've done a match with Chris Jericho, I've done a match with Shingo. Right now I'm on fire. Like in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be wrestling Marufuji as well from Noah. Like, and I still will be better than Tsuji. Yeah, of course it's rained on the parade just a little bit, but like still nevertheless, this championship is beautiful. This championship is beautiful to look at, and it is going to go down a long line of wrestlers, and it's going to be held to the highest of standards. A burden, no. A burden means that it's like kind of tolling and it's taxing. I relish in this. I actually thrive in these situations because I live for the day that somebody knocks me off my throne. Because I don't think there is anyone on this roster that can actually do it, that actually can say that they are consistently on point the best in the world. I don't think anyone can, not in AEW, not in WWE, not in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Nowhere in the world can say that they are better than Will Ospreay. Beforehand, I honestly, the only thing that I had with Tsuji is I thought he was extremely lazy. I thought he looked at the UK as kind of a downgrade to New Japan, and like, for me, it's a chance for you to learn, it's a chance for you to grind, and it's a chance for you to like really connect with the UK audience, and he didn't do that. And then coming back and then getting a world championship match straight against Sonata, I thought that was bullshit, being brutally honest with you. I think that was so crap. And then now, I mean, look, there's no denying him. He's found something. There's a spark, there is a little bit of fire underneath his belly. But there's something that he said in the comments after Ryogoku, and it was something along the lines of, the belt doesn't mean nothing, that I'm the prize. My comeback to that is, make this mean something then. I did it. So if you're as good as what you say you are, you're gonna wanna take this from me, and you're gonna wanna make it mean something. I don't think you've got the capability to do that. I still think you're still finding your feet. I honestly want him now to say, do you honestly think you're better than me? I want him to say, I think I'm better than Will Ospreay, because I think he's a liar. Of course I do. The guy has talent. I'm not denying that. But I just think he's come back at the wrong time. It's still my era in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and like everybody knows, New Japan Pro Wrestling is the king of sports. It is the leader of pro wrestling. And that's because of guys like me. Because of people like me busting my ass and giving the best professional wrestling matches in the world. Can Tsuji do that? Let's find out at Kobe. It is pride. It's a long time for me. When we talk about the best in the world, we've looked in Japan. We've looked at the Masawas, we've looked at the Kobashis, we've looked at the Okadas and the Tanahashis. But then if we didn't look at Japan, we went to Canada, and we looked at Kenny Omega, and we looked at Chris Jericho. And then if it wasn't that, it was America. It was Bryan Danielson, and maybe quite possibly CM Punk, and what other garbage pro wrestlers over there. We've never looked towards Great Britain. We have never looked towards the UK. And I can stand here on my feet and say, honestly, bruv, I don't think anyone matches up to me right now. I carry this championship with a lot of pride because I do think I am the best in the world. I do think there is not a single person in the world, regardless of Australia, New Zealand, Japan, China, North Korea, South Korea, Canada, Mexico, I don't think there is any pro wrestler that is better than Will Ospreay. That's the pride I take with this championship, bruv. It's like, the way I describe it is, a lot of people in wrestling have done Wembley Arena. Not many can say that they've done Wembley Stadium. It's a place for the elite of the elite to wrestle. That puts me on such a higher platform, because now every single eye is on me. Now, everyone's gonna pay attention. Where's Will Ospreay going? What's he doing? I just say enjoy the show. Keep watching, because this is my time, my era, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for Will Ospreay. This country has been a part of my growth as an adult. Like, I can't tell you enough. Like, and it's very special to me now, even seeing Callum coming in as a 21-year-old boy, as an apprentice, and to the United Empire. He's going to be learning the tricks in the trade. I came here when I was 22 years old. As a kid, Japan allowed me to be a kid in pro wrestling and to grow up and mature. I have failed so many times, whether it is here standing in front of you right now or on social media. I have failed, but I've always climbed back up. Japan's allowed me to mature. Japan has allowed me to become the best professional wrestler in the world. My priorities have shifted, and that doesn't mean Japan's not included in that. It just means that my family needs me right now. And for that, like, my value has gone up. I need that respect, I need that responsibility, I need that money. Because, like, although I'm one of the top guys here, and I own that top guy money, trust me on that, it needs to be more. It needs to be more, and it needs to be more respect. Why am I not in that world title picture? Why am I not, like, I'm United Empire top merch sellers, we're doing so well every single time we release something. There needs to be respect put on my name. I've said it for so long, and it's become a little catchphrase when I say my name's Will Ospreay and I am on another level. And I say it as a catchphrase, but, like, I generally do mean it. I do believe that I am a level above quite a lot of other professional wrestlers. I don't do anything gimmicky. I don't dance during my matches. I don't have my hands in my pockets. I don't try and make people laugh. I get in the ring, the bell rings, and there is no one better than me. So for me, no matter where I go and what direction that I choose to go in, I think the wrestling world right now revolves around me. I'm on another level. It's not even a catchphrase anymore. This is a genuine thing. You look at every other company in the world. You look at AEW, you look at New Japan, you look at WWE, you look at Noah. There's no one doing it like I do. Every avenue is open to Will Ospreay.